All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of the ex food community employee. Yes, you heard it correctly. The ex food community employee that goes by the name of Pocho One. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all the day ones. Salute to all the new subscribers. You guys already know. Nothing but love. But check this out. Check this out. If you guys want to find me on Instagram to send me videos to react to, or just hit me up to talk about business, do so at the Hater World. Also find me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Rumble, and most importantly, Apple Music and Spotify. I other than that, you guys already know TikTok and all that. We everywhere. We everywhere. Social media is consumed. All right. But back to this video here. We got Pocho One speaking up on Blue Devil. Now listen. I don't know who this guy was up until I saw him on my homeboy's platform over with LA Icon. And that's how I found out about this character. Now recently, a lot of people have been coming at me for the fact that I speak my mind and I really don't care what anybody got to say. I don't run the program of everybody else on YouTube. I don't to nobody on YouTube. I don't want brownie points. I don't want your stamp of approval. And I don't who you are, where you come from. I speak how I speak, and I speak on facts, and I speak on the video that's in front of me, nothing more, nothing less. All right? So all these fake narratives that people be making, well, what can I tell you? That's on you. I watch a video, I react to it, and I move on to the next. I don't dwell. I don't sit there. I don't think about what people think about me, and it is what it is. A lot of people want to play this get along game, but aren't outside. And when I mean aren't outside, I mean they're not in with the circle, right? They're not tapped in with the circle. And when I mean the circle for those illiterate, I mean the circle upon podcasters, YouTubers, content creators. That's what I'm talking about. We're not talking about the streets. We're talking about the circle, right? A lot of people are not tapped in, but yet they got a lot to say about unity, right? So check this out. With no further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's get it.
This is your boy Pocho One of the Pocho Live podcast. Today we're talking about Hater World and a Wild Situation. Shout out to both of those platforms. I didn't want to do like a lot of reactions to videos and this and that, reaction to reaction to reaction. All I want to do is add value.
But you're doing the reaction. So that statement holds no weight. Now check this out. Let me make this clear for everybody watching. I did a video giving Mr. Capone his flowers for being a Southsider that has impacted the music game in such a big form, right? Signing black artists, legendary black artists, signing homies from the gutter, and making a few of them rich. So I felt that I had to give him the recognition he deserves, right? And the problem is that people come out of the woodwork and are mad. They're mad that I gave the homie his flowers because they feel that it's going to overshadow what someone else is doing. And that's why this video is made. That's why the other video that he just named somebody's YouTube page. That's why he made a video. And then we got the goofy guy from the 805 that also made a video backing this guy up. Let it be known that all this is happening because I gave Mr. Capone his flowers. As if I'm not allowed to. As if it's such a bad thing, right? Understand that. Now let's go.
See like where people I feel like they missed the mark. So Hater World brought up this whole idea of juxtaposing Capone with Goldtoes. One is, I think we got to stop doing that. I think we got to stop creating these verses against each other. Why can't we work together?
Why can't we create verses? Why is verses a bad thing? The Black brothers do it. The Morenos do it. They do it all the time with their verses music. What's the problem? I'm creating something to talk about. I sparked this fire. Now you got Pocho one doing a video. You got the other guy making a video. And then you got the goofy guy from 805 making a video. Why? Because I sparked the interest. Because they follow daddy. That's why. Now there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a versus. Capone and Goldtoes are both successful CEOs. I simply put them together because they complement each other. One's from the south, one's from the north. They both got bread, they both got distribution companies, and they're both successful. You tell me what's wrong about that. What's wrong is that you got the cheerleading hood rats that come and pick sides. And that's cool. Right? That's cool. But don't come at me like I'm doing something wrong when you're doing the same thing. Right? Pocho one is backing up Goldtoes. I'm fucking with Capone. You tell me where that has me hating on someone. Let me know. Somebody let me know how that makes me a hater or whatever the narrative is. Let me know. Let's go.
We're together, bro. I don't understand why, as we know, the program has changed. I'm not going to get into what that means. But if you know, you know. So why can't we move with the times?
First of all, who's speaking on prison? Somebody let me know when I mentioned anything about prison except for the fact that don't lie to the youth and let them know and tell them that everything is nice and dandy, and then they gotta go to prison for whatever the fuck they did and see reality. Who's talking about prison? I put two CEOs together so that way it could spark interest, do some numbers, and bring some views within the YouTuber content creating circle. You let me know. Let's go.
If you don't evolve, you die. And I don't understand why people are so connected to the past, especially when you never even met any of us from up north. You know, thinking about like that we're your enemies when you don't even know us. How can I be your enemy, bro, when you never even met me?
First of all, don't assume, my boy. You don't know nothing about me. Don't assume. You don't know where I've been, who I've met, who I've seen, who I spoke to, who I know, who my family is. So don't assume. Don't assume. Because I don't assume nothing about nobody. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Number one, don't assume. Number two, don't underestimate nobody. Easy. Very easy. Okay? And see how this guy is making it about North and South? Oh, Blue Devil hates the North. Blue Devil hates us. He hates the red. When the fuck have I ever disrespected anybody from up north? Somebody find the clip. Go find it. Bring it back to me. I'll clip it and I'll load it on my page. If you can't find it, shut your mouth. Because I see it all up in the comments. Blue Devil hates the North. And it's because of guys like this trying to paint the narrative that I got a dislike for the North. Nah, my boy, I don't dislike the North. I should run with my own kind. And that's what it is. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's keep going.
You know, or anybody from up north. But what I do want to speak on is, one is I don't think there's a competition of Goldtoes versus Capone. I think Capone put on a lot of people, but Chicano rap, I think, held our people back, if anything, bro. You know what I mean? I think Chicano rap helped murder a lot of kids in the streets, put a lot.
He said that Chicano rap held us back. First of all, my boy, can't nobody hold you back. You got a pair of nuts and a dick. You can do what the fuck you want to do at any given time. So ain't nobody hold you back. Don't make excuses for your lack of business knowledge or your lack of wanting to succeed. Okay, so don't blame nobody. Second of all, you said that Chicano rap murdered a lot of people. Listen, my boy, black rap murders a lot of people. Rock and roll murders a lot of people. Movies murder a lot of people. Quit it with the sympathy and the excuses. Life murders a lot of people. Norte rap murders a lot of people. Listen, see, this guy's trying to paint the narrative of everybody, that was in Chicano rap with Southsiders and shit like that. All they did was cause division. All they did was cause problems. All they did was cause murder. Bro, how many rappers right now can we listen to? Little Durk, Thugga, Quando Rondo are out there doing their thing, and everybody bumps them. Are you going to go cry to them too? Are you going to go cry them a river? But you're holding our people back by disrespecting us, talking shit about us. We're not allowed to do verses. We're not allowed to run our own empires because you want us to do it together. We're not allowed to talk about murder and killing. But yeah, you're gonna go bump Tupac and Master P and everybody else, and they're allowed to do it. You're holding us back by putting us in this box that we're not allowed to do none of this. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Of people in prison and create a lot of fake gangsters that weren't even really supposed to be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I guess it put on a lot of people. I didn't listen to it. I thought most of it was pretty bad, actually. Just like the music.
Listen, he didn't listen to the Southside music, and we didn't listen to the Northside music. That's the way it is. That's the way it was. You know, to me, Sir Dino and all that shit was garbage ass music. You know, and I can guarantee you that he thinks that Capone and everybody down here is garbage, and that's cool. Listen, that's the beauty of this YouTube shit. That's the beauty of me having a mind like the one that I have, right? Where I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Pocho one hates Southsiders because he thinks that we're garbage with their music." I don't give a fuck. You don't like it, you don't like it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry you a river. I'm not gonna give you the sympathy. It is what it is, my boy. You don't like it, it's cool. We could still be friends, but you don't like my shit. I don't like your shit. Why you gotta tell the world that we don't fuck with the North and we don't fuck with you guys and we don't like you guys? And my boy, it's just preference. And we always gonna run with the home team. The same way you're always gonna back your homeboys up is the same way we gonna back our homies up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now let's keep going.
Up north in the 90s. Like Darkroom Familia was not it, but hey, shout out to them. But Goldtoes, man, he's been making evolutionary moves since the beginning, since 17 Reasons, uniting the North and the blacks. Now moving to Texas and uniting Bay Area and Texas, and then going into LA and bringing everybody together. And it's not about doing it for unity's sake. It's about doing it because it makes sense. Make it make sense. And it makes sense to make
money motivated. Money
together with talented artists and producers. Where else in any other industry do we have to deal with these kind of politics, bro? And the sad part is it's not even coming from anywhere. It's coming from our own egos.
Politics are everywhere, my boy. Go to Hollywood. What do they say? You gotta suck some dick to get in. Come on, my boy. Like, listen, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Politics are everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Everywhere you look. You got a job? Oh, I don't like that fool because he was with my old lady. I ain't gonna hire him. Boom, he's done, right? I could keep going. Bro, I could keep going. Politics are everywhere, homie. Everywhere. This is a shit you signed up for. You can't cry now. Let's keep going.
You know, from a time long ago, bro. Why are you guys still having conversations about the same conversations you had when you were 15 years old?
Who's us?
North and South. Do you know how old that conversation is?
First of all, who's us, right? He's literally pointing out the Southsiders. That's cool. I don't give a fuck, right? North and South. Obviously, Goldtoes is from the North, right? Obviously, Capone is from the South. What the fuck is wrong with that title? You know what I do, though? Let me explain this to people real quick. I wear pink to get everybody talking, right? So they go in the comments, they disrespect me for wearing pink. Somebody replies. The guy that made the comment first has to come back and type up another comment. Then he leaves. Then the other guy comes back and replies. And then he leaves. And then the other guy comes back. And guess what happens? That's all traffic to my page. That's all traffic from all the goofies that are talking about my outfit. Right? Number two, titles like this. South versus North. It is very true. You got blue on one side with Capone and you got the other guy with red. Now, all I said was South versus North. However you wanna take it, that's on you. I put these titles to spark that interest and those comments from the people. Go read the comments. All of a sudden, people that haven't even watched the video are already talking about the title. That's how slow they are, right? But I do it on purpose. And I do it because only the smart people will understand. Only the smart people will understand. Southside versus Northside. If you want to think that's beef, then you take it that way. If you want to think of it this way, like, man, Capone's a Southsider, the other fool's a Northsider. Let me see what this is about. Oh, this is just really about their music catalogs. All right, cool. Fuck it, is what it is. Let's keep going.
You have nothing. You guys don't have nothing else to talk about. I'm not even talking to Hater World or Wild Situation. I'm talking about everything. I think the Wild Situation had it better. He broke. So how it went down was basically Hater World was like Capone versus Goldtoes, and one I think Goldtoes kind of wins because he's more spread out.
See how he's picking up his homeboys? He's saying that Goldtoes won. Then he's also saying AWS won because they're all Northsiders. He's picking his homies. He's picking his home team. And that's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. So don't be mad at me because I picked the homie Capone and I picked the homies that are down here wearing blue. How you mad at me when you doing the same shit, goofball? Let's go.
Done way more and he's still out there. But shout out to Capone. I think he's a legend in his own right. But to try to put them together and to make them like a juxtapose them, I just feel like that doesn't. Where is that taking us, bro? What besides views? What is your goal?
Stop crying. You had Gucci Man and Snowman on the same stage, exchanging catalogs and music. How come they can do it? Go cry over there and then come here. Let's go.
With wanting to find, and then, or to putting these people against each other, or
now this title right here. What I do? Did I create their beef too? Did I tell them to fight? Did I say, "Hey, motherfuckers, fight," so I could have a dope ass thumbnail? Nah, motherfucker. I grabbed a video from the internet, and I grabbed two guys that are beefing, and I spoke about it the way that everybody else does. But I do it the best, and that's the problem. The problem is that 1,000 people can do it and nobody will watch. But when I do it, it becomes a problem. Let's go.
Saying that you guys need a Southside boss. No, you just need a boss, bro. You just need a boss. You don't need a South. Probably why you guys don't have a boss is because you're thinking that way. Why do you think we're not thinking that way? I'm out there podcast.
You hear him when he says we? He's talking about the North. He's talking about the North, right? So we can keep going. He's talking about the North. He's saying we don't need a boss, or we don't need a Southside boss. The reason I picked Capone out of everybody, let me explain this real quick. The reason I said we need Capone to do this again is because he has the knowledge, he has the money, and he has the accolades. Why would I pick anybody else? Imagine me picking, just say the homie. Salute, no disrespect, homie. You already know all love. He doesn't know how to run a distribution label. He doesn't know how to sign artists. He might know how to do it, at surface level, but he don't know how to go on fucking tours all over the world. Get the fuck out of here, right? Now, we do have other entrepreneurs like Mr. D from Southland, Royalty from San Diego, that have been in those positions of knowing how to give deals to certain homies, knowing how to put their music out, knowing how to tour, doing things like that, right? So that's the reason that I picked Mr. Capone, because Mr. Capone has literally been around the world and done a lot of big things. You feel me? So come on, quit the complaining.
In LA, not tripping, checking in with the right people, doing it, being a gentleman. We're out here moving around, bro, and you guys are staying in your guys' spots. You're not moving, so it just shows. And
listen, I could keep going. He keeps referring to us as Southsiders, that we're stuck and we don't go nowhere. But yeah, he's saying that he's a Northsider and he goes everywhere, and he's doing all these great things while we're rotting away. If that isn't separation between South and North, what is? What is? Tell me what is. Let's keep going.
Hope one day that we can move freely, like our ancestors did before the colonization. Colonization created all these different labels and terms that we use. And now we don't need a colonizer because you're the colonizer, because you're the person putting terms and labels on people instead of empowering people. I don't understand why you would create a page, or I don't understand why people follow these pages that are all about negativity. Don't you have enough
But he's a subscriber.
Negativity in your own life? You need to go watch other negativity so that you can feel better about yourself? I don't understand. I don't even know why I'm getting caught up in it, but I guess it's because Goldtoes is my friend.
Because I'm good at what I do, and I reeled you in. Right, how do you do it? I reeled you in, homie, and you fell for the trap. You fell for the motherfucking trap and gave me more content, gave me more ideas, and gave me a stepping stone for the next shit. Let's go.
Person, and he helps people, and he's helped me. And the amount of like disrespect that he gets down there sometimes in the South and other places, it blows my mind, bro. Because all he's ever done is try to bring people together and help people and make money together, make it make sense, and he does. So I'm all over the place today, but I just want to say that
You all over the place crying and complaining about something that got nothing to do with you. Big facts.
I think that's important that we don't make verses when there is no verses. Capone and Goldtoes have never had a verses. They never tried to say they were anything but stayed in their own lanes. But
They never did, but I did. And you know what it cost? It cost people to go look up Capone, people to go look up Goldtoes. It gave you videos to drop. It gave that other goofy videos to drop. And when I say that other goofy, the 805 guy, that's what we're supposed to do in this realm. If that's not what you're here for, what are you here for? Let's keep going.
we want to create these platforms to create these false realities, and so that we can argue about things that aren't even real. There is no verses. They are not tripping on each other. We don't need to figure out who's better than the other one.
Once again, you don't gotta be tripping on each other to do a versus. Cash Money versus No Limit. They are tripping, okay, but that's different. All these verses you see on stage most of them don't hate each other, and they do it so the fans can get content, so that they can get exposure, so they can have media. And that's what we doing. But crybabies like this fuck it up. Remember when I came into this game, I told everybody Chicano rappers cry? Well, he's part of them, okay? Crying and complaining instead of making content of my shit. All he had to do was grab my video, dissect it, and say, hey, I think Goldtoes is better for these reasons. A, B, C, D. Boom. And then somebody else would have grabbed that video, created a short. Boom. Somebody else would have cut that video and said, these are my thoughts. Boom. Then I would have grabbed it and I would have done something. Boom. And it creates content for everyone to watch and everyone to create. And it creates money within all the homies, all the raza, all the YouTubers. Why are these people so slow? AWS made money off of it. If he's monetized, he gonna make money off of it. I'm gonna make money off of it. The other goofy from 805 is gonna make money off of it. That's what we in this game for. We ain't hurting nobody. All the people in the comments are being entertained. What's so difficult about getting to the bag and doing it the right way and just having a conversation about people? It's a conversation. It's already out there. I'm not creating some weird shit that's making people look bad. I put two CEOs together and said, which one's better? I think this one is. Let's go.
You don't need a Southside boss. Be your own boss. What the heck? You guys are
Southside boss. Shout out to L-Boy. Southside CEO. Let's go.
recreate Chicano rap. Chicano rap is dead. It died with you fools. You guys created it and you killed it. Because you guys are not willing to spread your fucking wings and breathe and live.
What you mean? We got King Lil G. We got Drummer Boy. We got Chito Ranas. We got Sad Boy. All these people came from Chicano rap and blew the fuck up and are rich as fuck now doing big, big things. What you talking about? What you talking about? King Little G is Chicano rap. He started as Chicano rap and now he's just street rap. But he comes from Chicano rap. So does Drummer Boy. They come from the cloth. Let's keep going.
And open your hearts and minds. And be a Mexica, be a Aztec, be a Mexicano, be a Mexican, bro. Be a Salvadorian. Be a,
Cali
be a Central
Mac.
American. Be whatever you want to be, but don't, just because I'm from up north doesn't mean I gotta hate anybody from down south. Shout out to all the real Southsiders, not the internet Southsiders. The Southsiders that I lived in their homes, ate with their family. That, yeah, I had tattoos, but they didn't see it. They didn't care about my tattoos or my hair. They care about my heart. And I hope you guys start thinking that way. Think about your heart. Think about your homies' hearts. Not about how many views or if they got 10K or 20K or 30K. I don't want to be part of any organizations, podcasts or anything that are about.
Well, you fucked up, my boy. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Views that are about pitting our people against each other. I spent my whole life, divided against my people, and I will spend not one more minute living that way. And any of you vatos that want to live that way, keep your internet gangster shit to yourselves. Because I'm from the 90s, I'm 40 years old, and you already know.
He from the 90s, 40 years old, y pura pinche lloradera. No mames. Pura pinche lloradera. That's all I hear right now. That's all I hear right now. Let's keep going.
My age and you're still here, there's a reason for it. So I pray for Goldtoes. I pray for Capone. I pray for the Hater World. And of course, my boy, I pray for the Wild Situation, even though my boy Wild Situation, he really got it on. I mean, he was talking his ish. And
look how happy he is when he mentions his homies. Once again, he's backing up the Norte. That's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. Do you see me here crying? Pocho doesn't like Southsiders. Why are you guys bullying us? Why do you guys not fuck with us?
I get into it. I agree with basically everything the Wild Situation said. And I like the Hater World.
Of course you're going to agree with your homeboy.
I think that he's a great platform, but at the same time, for me, I don't want to focus on other men's drama, bro. I want to focus on, if anything, other men's inspiration so I can help men grow up.
All right, and check this out. I'm tired of people saying that we're comadreando here at the Hater World, or we're chismes, or nothing but drama and hate. Look, I got a platform. We got a platform where you can speak your mind. I don't block nobody unless it gets really excessive. I don't put nobody in their place. I should speak my mind the way that everybody in the comments does, right? We report on current events, on what's going on. We give a platform to those that would not have a platform. We speak on those dramas and events that are out there that most people don't want to speak about. You can say what you want. Pocho can say all this stuff about he don't want to deal with drama, but yet he's here. He is here. Listen, DJ Academics reports on everything, and you guys still watch. DJ Vlad, No Jumper, Say Cheese TV, DJ Academics. I could keep going, bro. The list is long. DJ Ghost. And you guys still watch. You guys ain't over there crying. Milk 74. You guys ain't over there crying. You guys are over there cheering on the other races. But when a homie does it, it becomes a problem. Oh, he shouldn't be doing it because when he goes to the pen, he's no good. Or who does that guy think he is talking about everybody? Man, you guys sound like a bunch of fucking hood rats. But you here watching. You here watching because you into this. Now sit back, enjoy the show. Don't worry about me and what's gonna happen to me. Don't worry about that. That should be that should be the least of your worries. Worry about what you got going on. Come here, watch this. Comment down below. Say whatever you want. Show some love. Show some hate. Don't matter with me. And keep it pushing. It's that simple. Let's keep going.
Build. Not worry about cheeseman, bro. But y'all can keep that. This is your boy Pocho 1. And I'm out. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications for the truth. No cheeseman, no drama. I'm going to make you think. I think a lot of times is that y'all are lazy. You work all day and you don't want to come home and think. But when you come to my page, you're going to think. You're not going to just be able to say, oh, he's a buster, he's a screap, he's a this, he's a that. You're not going to be able to use those.
I want you guys to know that up to this point, we're about 10 minutes into the clip, 8 minutes into the clip. He's already talked so much about division, north and south, scraps, busters, us, them. And if you go watch my Capone video, I said Goldtoes is an honorable man. Goldtoes is getting his money. Salute to Goldtoes. Number love to Goldtoes. And the same for Capone. That's all I said. Never once did I say anything about causing division, but this guy has. Let's go.
Terms anymore. Because here we're honorable men. If anything, we're norteños and sureños. But I don't even call them, I call them sureños. I call them northerners, whatever. I call them men. We don't got to talk like disrespectful anymore. We don't got to do that to get views. You can do something incredible and be proud of it, man. You think in 30 years you're going to look back and be proud of all this? I don't know, man. I just hope you guys are, because I can say that I'm proud of everything that I've done. And the things that I don't, that were not mine, or that was tomfoolery, it was a lesson. You feel me? So, I don't know where we stand, man, but It is mind-blowing to me that y'all are willing to divide yourselves and stay broke when us are uniting and getting the bag.
There you go. There you go. All you cock-sucking followers from down south that are feeding into this bullshit. He just called you broke. Broke. He's saying all you fools down south are broke while we getting to the bag up here and we're united. Listen, 805, that one guy from the 805, that Cholo guy, andas de lambe huevos way when they clowning the fuck out of you, homie. Listen, I'm going to put it to you like this real quick. This video is probably not going to be monetized for all the bad words. Show your love and support. Comment, like the video, share the video. Do what you got to do. Pass it around like a dirty hood rat. You know, put it on somebody's wall. You know, do what you got to do, right? Get it out there. You know, but listen. If it ain't any clearer than this, I don't know. And let me make this quick little fact. He keeps talking about North and South are buddy. I want all my upstate homies, upstate Southsiders, I want you guys to comment down below and let me know if you guys are up there singing Kumbaya, making s'mores, and talking about ghost stories in the forest. Let me know. All this narrative about the pinta, los pinteros, the pin. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the calles for the people that are out here. The people that are out here still doing their thing and running around, right? So let me know for the homies that are upstate. Let me know if you guys are solid up there or if there's still drama and beef. And if there is still drama and beef, then what else can I say? But shout out and love to all the Northsiders, homie. All the people from up north, all the solid individuals. You know, no PCs, no rats, no. All the solid individuals that are holding it down for their program. Salute. Nothing but love, right? Nothing but love. But I don't assume and I don't underestimate the enemy. You know, and I don't send you secret messages like this guy right now calling Southsiders broke. And we not doing nothing, but yet they're rich and out getting the bag. Listen. Believe what you want to believe. Like I said, if anybody can find a video where I'm dissing up north, send it to me. Go through all my videos, hundreds of videos. Go do your homework. Other than that, a lot of people are kissing ass right now. They're hanging from the coattail. They're hanging from the nutsack. They follow the hype. If they try to reach out to you and you don't reach out to them, they're gonna go reach out to your enemy and try to be cool with them because they wanted to be cool with you and you didn't pay attention to them. That's some clown shit. You know, that's some clown shit. But listen, salute to all the real Southsiders. Salute to all the homies from upstate. Salute to the other side for them doing their program and running it the way they run it. You know, we're not talking about the pin. We're not talking about none of that. I was never even talking about gangs. I simply said Capone versus Goldtoes, CEO versus CEO. But you already know. You already know that the thirsty hood rats get in their feelings because they don't know what time it is. You know. And then you got all the comments of the old motherfuckers talking about unity, this, and that. But have 9-to-5s or at home with their wives, right? Living normal lives in Arkansas somewhere, while the upstate Southsiders are going at it with the red side, right? But yet they're all these comments are yelling, "Peace! Why don't you guys get along? Why don't you?" It ain't for you to speak about, and it ain't for me to speak about, right? It ain't for none of us to speak about. If we not in the trenches, shut the fuck up. Don't speak for nobody. Don't be out here talking about we should unite this and that when there's people killing themselves all over the battlefield. But you out here trying to paint this narrative of we should get along, right? So put it to you like this. Pocho one out here painting this narrative about everybody should get along. So then you got little homies that might follow his protocol, right? Then they get busted. And then they see something totally different. Now they're in the wreck. Be truthful, homie. Just because you're not living that life, just because you're not out there in the warfare, just because you're not in the battlefield in the trenches, doesn't mean that things are good now. Doesn't mean that now it's kumbaya. Be honest. Be honest. You're not in that life. Hey, I'm glad, homie. I salute you. Do your thing. I'm happy that somebody made it out. but don't speak for the ones that are still doing it. And as simple as that, you guys already know, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.